السلام عليكم. رب اشرح لي صدري يسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. الحمد لله رب العالمين. We're looking at Asma'ul Mawsula, right? Asma'ul Mawsula, as you can see here. And previously we said we'll be looking at it today, inshallah, al Asma'ul Mawsula. So if you can remember the last time we looked at Allazi and then we look at Allati. So these were examples of Asma'ul Mawsula. These were what? Examples of Asma'ul Mawsula. So Asma'ul Mawsula, basically in English language we say relative pronoun. Relative what? Pronoun. So that's what we mean by Asma'ul Mawsula. It is called the what? The relative pronoun. And what do we mean by relative pronoun? If I say, let me give you an example. If there's a statement like the pen which is on the table, the pen which is on the table. So the word which is what we term as a relative pronoun. It returns back to the pen. Okay, it returns back to the pen. It gives reference to the pen. So the pen which is on the table. Probably there may be several pens, but you are trying to single out a particular pen. So you use the relative pronoun to specify that particular pen. So that's why we say the pen which is on the table. So that word which in English, in Arabic, we say what? Allazi. Okay. So that's just an example. Another example is if there is a statement like the boy who left. Okay. For example, I said I see the boy who left. So if I see the boy who left, the word who, okay, probably several people left, but you are trying to be specific. So you see who left. So the word who is what is a relative pronoun, and it's the same thing allazi in Arabic language, right? To specify, to give specification, or to refer back to something. So that's what I mean by what? A relative pronoun. And there are several of them, not only allazi. So inshallah today we'll look at all the Asma'ul Mawsula that we have in the Arabic language, right? Okay. So as you can see here, this is a small table that contains the Asma'ul Mawsula. We have 6 of them in Arabic language. 6 of them. We have Allazi, we have Allati, and we have Allazani, and we have Allatani, and we have Allazina, and we have Allati. Okay. So Allazi and then Allati, they are mufrad. Ma ma'ana mufrad? What do we mean by mufrad? Singular, right? We have been seeing mufrad a lot. So they are singular. They are singular. Then Allazani. Okay, Allazani. And then Allatani. They are musanna, meaning dual. So Allazi and then Allati. They are what? They are dual. And then Allazina. And then Allati. They are jamu. They are plural. Allazi, Allazina, and then Allati. Allazina and then Allati. They are what? They are plural. Meaning they are only used when the thing you are talking about, the things you are talking about, or the people you are talking about are plural. Okay. Okay. So that is in total 6, as you can see. 2 mufrad, 2 musanna, and then 2 jamu. Okay, so 6. And similarly, and of course, as I always tell you, Arabic language always try to specify between masculine and then feminine objects or even human beings. So definitely we'll have muzakkar and then mu'annath. Muzakkar and then mu'annath. That's why you see them 2 mufrad, 2 musanna, and then 2 jamu. They are basically 2 because of the gender. So allazi is used for mufrad, muzakkar. Okay, singular masculine. That's when we use allazi. And then allati is used for mufrad, also singular, but mu'annas, feminine. Okay, so allazi and then allati, they are both used for mufrad, singular, but allazi is for masculine and then allati is for feminine. The same way if you come back to musanna, dual, Allazani and then allatani. Allazani is used for mu'annath muzakkar, dual masculine. Okay. And then allatani is used for mu'annath, is used for musanna mu'annas, for dual feminine. Okay. Okay. And then when you come to jamu plural, allazina and then allati. Allazina is used for jamu muzakkar. When they are plural, these are for plural, allazina and then allati. But allazina, when they are plural, when the plural you are talking about are masculine. Okay. And then allati for jamu muannas, when the plural are feminine. So for example, several girls standing, if you are referring to them, use allati. Okay. So that is why, as I said, you have them in pairs. So let's read from the chart here. So as you can see, mufrad, of course, singular. So mufrad muzakkar. So this is an example. Al-qalamu allazi ala al-maktabi lil-mudarrisi. Okay. Al-qalamu allazi ala al-maktabi lil-mudarrisi. So what does this mean? We all know what this means, right? Everything, there's nothing here that is strange. And we can give the i'rab as well, right? Okay. So al-qalamu, the pen, allazi, which is ala al-maktabi, on the table, which is on the table. So the pen which is on the table, lil-mudarrisi, belongs to the teacher. So here, allazi, as you can see, allazi, here, this one, allazi, it is the what? The ism mawsula, the relative pronoun here. Okay. So the pen which is on the table. So this one is the relative pronoun. And it is used for mufrad muzakkar. The allazi is used for mufrad muzakkar, as it is used for the pen. Okay. It is not just, as I just said, it is not just used anyhow. The pen is number one, mufrad, singular. It is not plural pairs. Okay. Then two, it is muzakkar. The pen is muzakkar in gender. It is masculine in gender. And we all know what this means, right? Okay, we have looked at that. So allazi is used for mufrad muzakkar. So al-kalamu allazi ala al-maktabi lil-mudarrisi. I hope that is clear. Now musanna. So observe this example. Al-hakibatu allati ala al-maktabi lil-mudarris. Now the pen is replaced by a hakibatun, a bag, right? A bag. So the bag which is on the table belongs to the mudarris. Now you can observe that you are dealing with something that is feminine in terms of gender. I mean, the hakibatun, the bag is feminine, right? Okay. But it is singular, right? It is singular. So that is why you see singular mu'annas. Okay, so you use allati. So hakibatu allati ala al-maktabi lil-mudarrisi. I hope that is clear. So allati, when allati is used, one thing is for sure. The thing we are talking about is mufrad. So you can see the hakibatun is mufrad. Then the second thing is it is mu'annas. It is feminine. The hakibatun is feminine. Of course, you can see the ta marbuta, right? Okay. So that is that for allazi and then allati, for masculine and then for feminine. But mufrad, singular. Now let's look at here. Let's read here muthanna, the dual. So we have the first one. Al-kalamani. So when you are talking about dual, and you are talking about nouns that are dual, expect alif wa nun at the end. Why? I told you the last time. In Arabic, when you are forming the dual of nouns, you add alif wa nun at the end, right? Okay. So here, al-kalamani, the two pens. Here you are talking about two pens, not one. So as I said, muthanna, when you are just seeing musanna, when we are seeing examples under musanna, expect always to be the nouns to be having alif or nun at their ends. So al-kalamani, al-lazani. Al-lazani, we are talking about, we are using this one. Al-maktabi lil-mudarrisi. So how is this al-lazani used? This one. One, the thing is musanna. Al-lazani, the thing is musanna, is dual. So al-kalamani, as you can see here, al-kalamani, 2 pens is musanna. Then the next thing is it should be muzakkar. As we have said already, al-kalam, the pen is musanna. Is muzakkar. Muzakkar, masculine. Okay, so that is it. So al-kalamani, al-lazani, al-maktabi lil-mudarrisi. The 2 pens which are on the table belongs to the teacher. Then we come to this one here, al-mu'annas. So when you're talking about the mu'annas, musanna mu'annas, the dual feminine. When 2 things are dual, 2 things are already dual. Okay, when the noun is dual and they are feminine, okay, you use this one, al-latani. So for example, not only things, even human beings, okay, akil, like 2 girls. We are talking about 2 girls. Okay. So observe this one. Al-hakibatani, the 2 bags. You know al-hakiba is from hakibatun, this one. Just one single bag is hakibatun. So al-hakibatani, the 2 bags. Al-latani, which are on the table. Al-maktabi lil-mudarrisi, belongs to the teacher. So here, we didn't use al-lazani, we are using al-latani. As I said, it is for mu'annas, but this one is specifically, as you can see it here, mu'annas. Musanna mu'annas. Okay, so al-latani is used when number 1, the thing is musanna, dual. So al-hakibatani is dual. Why? You can see the alif wa nun at the end, right? Hakibatani. Then the next thing is mu'annas, it is feminine. The singular of the, hakibatani is what? Hakibatun, and it has ta marbuta, so it is feminine. I hope that is clear. Okay, so musanna, when it is dual, we use al-lazani and then al-latani, one for masculine and one for feminine. And we come here, al-lazina and al-lati, they are for jamu or plural, when the things you are talking about are 3 or more things. Okay, 3 or more, it is classified as jamu, plural. Now when they are muzakkar, masculine, this is an example. At-tulab, the students. Al-lazina, who fil fasl, are in the class. So the students who are in the class. Mujtahidun, are hardworking. So the students who are in the class. So with this example, probably there are several students within that place, but you want to specify, so you use this relative pronoun. Okay, al-lazina, who, so to single them out of the several students, okay, to be specific. So at-tulab al-lazina, who are fil fasl, in the class, mujtahidun, are hardworking. Now if you are trying to do that, you can't just use any of these relative pronouns. You have to use al-lazina. Why? Number 1, the thing is jamu. What we are talking about are plural. There are 3 or more. So at-tulab is jamu. The singular is just tolibun. And if it was 2, it would have been tolibani, just 2 students. But tulabun, meaning there are 3 or more. So 1, al-lazina is used when the thing is jamu, when you are talking about people or things that are 3 or more in number. Then number 2, when those things or those people are masculine in terms of gender. Okay, muzakkar. Okay, so that is it. So when jam'u muzakkar, you use what? Al-lazina. Okay, so you see this a lot in the Quran, al-lazina. So when you see it, al-lazina, okay, inna al-lazina qalu, okay, all this, when you just see al-lazina in the Quran, know that 1, it is talking about jam'u, and then 2, those things or those people who have been talked about are masculine in gender. I hope that is clear. Okay, so at-tullabu alladhina fil fasl mujtahidun, the students who are in the class are hardworking. Mujtahidun, I hope you can see here. So Of course, what do we call this one? The wow and the noon. Jam'u. What type of jam'u plural is this? Jam'u muzakkar salim. So observe something. Jam'u muzakkar. I hope you yourself you can read it. Jam'u muzakkar. Okay, jam'u muzakkar salim. So the name itself comes back to this one, to this relative pronoun, allazina. I hope that is clear. Yes. So we have the last one, allati. Allati. It is just the opposite of allazina with respect, in terms of gender. So similar way, if you have several girls, I'm just giving an example, several girls standing, there are 3 or more, meaning they are jam'u, they are plural, but they are mu'annath. Mu'annath, they are feminine, they are all females. Okay, and not only girls. If you're talking about things that are not even human beings, okay, غير آكل, things that are غير آكل, and items, and they are feminine in gender, like the hakibatun here. Okay, but anyway, there's an exception to that rule. Let me not go there. We'll talk about it separately. Let's just talk about human beings here. At-tolibatu. I hope you can say here at-tolibatu, meaning what? The female students, right? Not at-tulab. At-tolibatu. I hope you can see the alif wa taw at the end. So it signifies they are female students. Allati. Okay. So who fil fasl mujtahidun. So it's just almost similar sentence, but just that here at-tulab and here at-tolibat, meaning this one they are masculine, they are males, and here they are females. I hope that is clear. So that is why allazina is used here, but here allati is used. Okay, allati. Okay. So allati is used when it is jam'u and then it is mu'annas. So again, observe here. This particular alif or taw is called what? Or what type of plural is this? When there is alif or taw at the end, jam'u mu'annas as-salim. So observe again, jam'u mu'annas as-salim. Jam'u mu'annas as-salim. So you see again, it is coming back to the relative pronoun. It is revolving around the relative pronoun. So that relative pronoun is only used for jam'u mu'annas when it is plural, and then mu'annas, feminine in gender. Okay. So at-tolibatu allati fil fasl mujtahidatun. Okay, they are hardworking. Mujtahidatun. I hope that is clear. Okay, so there's no confusion here, right? There's no confusion. Okay, so let's look at something here again. We have something that we call as-silatul mawsula. Silatul mawsula. It always goes with al-asma'ul mawsula. Okay, it always goes with asma'ul mawsula. So if I'm trying to explain it, let me give you an example. Okay, observe here, please. Observe very well. If I should say this in English, left. Okay, I hope you can see the boy who left, right? There's a statement here, the boy who left. Okay, the boy who left. Now if there's something here, consider the statement, the boy who left, you can see that this thing, this word is a relative pronoun, right? Who left is a relative pronoun. In Arabic, it will be what? Allazi. Al-waladu allazi kharaja, right? Al-waladu allazi kharaja. So this is allazi in terms of, in Arabic. So it is a relative pronoun. But whatever comes after it, whatever comes after it is what we term as the silatul mawsula. What comes after it to make the sentence complete, this one is all called the silatul mawsula. Okay, we call this one the silatul mawsula. Assuming it is not there, just remove the word left. It will be what? The boy who. The boy who. And the sentence is incomplete. You are expecting something to come. So that thing that will come to make the sentence complete is what we term as the silatul mawsula. Let me give you another example. You said the pen which is, we were looking at the pen which is on the table. So assuming I just say the pen which, and I stop there. The sentence is not complete. You are expecting me to add something. So that thing that I will add to the relative pronoun to make it complete, to make that sentence complete, or that phrase to make it, have a meaning, a complete meaning, is what we term as the silatul mawsula. I hope that is clear. Okay, so example, just consider here al-kalamu allazi ala al-maktabi. So this part ala al-maktabi is what we term as silatul mawsula. So that's what they said provides essential information about the noun they describe. Okay, provide essential information. That is basically what gives you the information of the pen. Like here, this part of it, left, is what will give you information about the boy. But this who doesn't give you information of the boy. But this left is what will give you information about the boy. Assuming I'm searching for someone did something, and I'm searching for the person, then you will tell me this is such as so and so is done by the boy who left. Okay, this left is what is what gives information about the boy, but this who in itself doesn't give information. It's just a relative pronoun, but whatever comes after the relative pronoun to give information about the noun we are talking about is what we term as the silatul mawsula. I hope that is clear. So it could be just one word. It could be not just one word. It could be, a phrase, several words. So like here, al-kalamu allazi. If you want to identify, just stop at the relative pronoun. It will make meaning. But whatever comes after that is what we term as the silatul mawsula. I hope that is clear. Okay. So that is what we term as silatul mawsula. So let's try to identify the silatul mawsula here. Al-hakibatu allati ala al-maktabi lil mudarrisi. So al-hakibatu, this is just a noun. It's just an ism. And allati is what? It's an ism. Ism mawsula. It's an ism mawsula. But this one, ala al-maktabi, is what? Is the silatul mawsula. Ala al-maktabi is the silatul mawsula. Okay, is what differentiate this bag from other bags. Assuming there are several bags in a classroom, but you are seeing ala al-maktabi, the one which is on the table. Okay, lil mudarris belongs to the teacher. So that one that provide essential information about the noun you are describing is all termed as what? The silatul mawsula. Okay, so that's whatever comes after the ism mawsula, the relative pronoun, to give a complete meaning is all termed as the silatul mawsula. But here, please note that this last ending, lil mudarrisi, is not part of it. It's not part of it. Okay, it's not part of it. It's khabar of the sentence. You know, the sentence is a nominal sentence. This sentence is a nominal sentence. Al-hakibatu allati ala al-maktabi lil mudarris is a nominal sentence. Why? It have a mubtada at the beginning. Al-hakibatu is a noun, is a mubtada. Okay, it's not what's the name? A verbal sentence. There's no verb in it. There's no even fa'il. Okay, so it's not out of the case. It's not a verbal sentence. Then the second one is shubah jumla. It's not a shubah jumla. There's no jar here. There's no jar or majrur here, or zorf or majrur. There's nothing like that here. So of course, three types of sentence. It's a nominal sentence. It's not a verbal sentence. It's not shubeh jumla. So definitely it is a nominal sentence, which is beginning with a noun. That's the mubtada, the hakibatun. But this part, allazi, is what? It's an ism mawsula. Then al maktabi is a silatul mawsula. Then lil mudarrisi is the khabar. Is the what? Is the khabar. Hope that is clear. Is the khabar. So they don't add it to the silatul mawsula. The silatul mawsula is just this one, al maktabi. Okay, but lil mudarris belongs to the teacher. It's a zaida. It's an addition that is the khabar, the predicate of the sentence, right? Okay. So I hope you now know what we term as silatul mawsula. It just comes most of the time immediately after the ism mawsula. Like here, allazi ala maktabi, allati ala maktabi. It just comes immediately after the ism mawsula most of the time. That's what we term as the silatul mawsula. And it talks about or specify the noun we are talking about, right? Okay. Then we have here al-i'rabu asma'ul mawsula. What are the i'rab of asma'ul mawsula? The allazi, allati, allazani, allatani, allazina, allati. What are their i'rab? What happens if something like a harf rijal comes before them? Okay, if something like a harf rijal comes before them, هل تتغير أم لا تتغير? Do they change or they don't change? What will happen? So that's what I mean. Al-i'rabu asma'ul mawsula. What are their i'rab? So we are reading from here and they are saying كلها مبنية إلا المثنى. كلها مبنية إلا المثنى. All of them, they are mabni. And I hope you know what mabni means, right? Look at mabni and mu'arab. كلها مبنية. All of them are mabni. They are fixed, unchangeable. Okay. إلا المثنى, except the dual. إلا المثنى, the dual. So this dual, this musanna, right? These two, al-lazani and then al-latani. The musanna here is musanna, al-lazani and then al-latani. They change. They are mu'arrab, right? They are mu'arrab, meaning they can change. When something like a harf jar comes before them, they will be affected. I hope that is clear. So that is it. And how do they change? We'll look at it later. They have a special way of changing. Why? They have a special way. Why? You can see that they are already having kesra. Al-lazani. You see there's a kesra at the end. Al-latani. You see there's a kesra at the end. So they are already having kesra at the end. So if something like a harf a jar comes before them, what will happen? You cannot put another kesra again. It's already kesra. So the change will be, but they need to be, and you can't leave it that way. There must be a sign that there is a change in the i'rab. There must be a sign to indicate that something is happening within the sentence. They said something is affecting it in the sentence. So most of the time, that signal will be a change of this alif. Okay, a change of this alif to ya'un, to yaw. The same way, this alif after the taw will change to yaw. Okay, so that's what happens mostly. But we'll look at it. Especially we'll look at it, inshallah, later on when we get to the lesson, to that lesson, inshallah. So this is the end of this lesson of Asma'ul Mawsula, right? I hope there's nothing here that is confusing. If there's anything that is confusing, please don't keep it to yourself, so that when we go further, things will become more confusing to you. Yes, send us an email. Okay, inshallah, we'll clarify everything for you, inshallah. So we'll stop here and then we'll continue in the next lesson. In the next lesson, I think we'll be looking at adawatul istifham, right? Okay, inshallah, we'll get to look at it in the next lesson. So we'll stop here, of course. وجزاكم الله خيرا في حياتكم وبارك الله لي ولكم في قرآن الحكيم ونفعني وإياكم بآياته والذكر الحكيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.